Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters in Islam, and even those that are not in Islam. This is also pertaining to everyone, basically. Today being Friday, I think this is 22nd or 23rd of September 2023. So I was actually going to the mosque. I headed to the mosque today, and sadly, the mosque name, I should just say that, is a Muslim Alsalam Mosque, which is at Brampton, Ontario, Canada. And sadly, there was a dead body in the mosque today. Perhaps the person has died even before the sermon, but we were kind of had to pay our last respects to the person, and it was sudden. Because I realized a lot of people would come to this country as immigrants, and many times we forget that life is so short. It can be taken away from us anytime. You understand? We never actually had the opportunity to choose when we were going to be given birth to or when we were going to die. So that being said, I just wanted to make this video to kind of say, anything you're doing, just try to do good. I want to start an episode, or let me say a series of some contents, particularly to you understand, to talk about things like this, things that are not expected, things that are more or less religious, so to speak, just to kind of whet our consciousness towards all other things that we do shy away from, or we are not really wanting to talk about in the society, especially that of death. So we pray that the person that died goes to Jannah, which is paradise, and that we as well have more time to, you understand, to spend in this life, because the person seems to be quite young, quite you understand, a Muslim, thereabout, someone that prays, and that was the reason why he was brought to the mosque to pay the last respects. Do you understand? So you may be wondering, what's the noise around me? Well, I'm at the train station. Do you understand? So I just went on the ground now. The train was just passing, so that's the noise. But basically, what I'm trying to just say from this first episode is that we should be good, so that people know us and remember us for things that are good, even after our demise, because we don't have any power against that. We can't actually, even people like Africans that say they have the power, like Nicola, there's nothing like that. When death comes, it comes and it takes you without even your knowing. So basically, all what I'm trying to say is, let's do good. Let's try and attempt to, you understand, be known for good in our society. If you are working on your relocation or your immigration to Canada, it doesn't stop you from being good. It doesn't stop you from, you understand, doing things that would make you to be known for good. Because I realized if that person was not someone that is good, someone that, you understand, is not for righteous deeds or something, he may not have had that privilege, you understand, to come to the mosque, or to be brought to the mosque and to be prayed upon before, you understand, going to the cemetery. So I wasn't able to go to the cemetery, but I was able to partake in the Janazah for the Muslim folks. That's the burial prayer. So basically, let's just do good, let's be known for good, and let's try our own possible best to always strive, you understand, to be very good in our communities. We should attempt to, you understand, participate in the community. You never know, you could get jobs for the community, for instance, the Nigerian or the African community or the Muslim community in Canada when you land or when you are here. Likewise, you could also benefit from all other things that are not just related to career, you understand, or business. Like for this kind of burden, we got to benefit from, and I think of it, the burial, right, the prayers of not just someone from Pakistan, because I think it was from Pakistan, So not just from someone from Pakistan, but it benefited from people that came from Nigeria, people that came from. So it's just as if internationally it was recognized, even if perhaps I don't believe it's someone that had all the so-called money of the world with him. He didn't have the millions. He didn't have the. Perhaps I'm just thinking now, but some of the little things that his engagement with the community allowed, you understand, them to bring him in. We should benefit from our prayers and the care. Sometimes people that die don't see that care. We most times notice that in Canada, or not only in Canada and the US, other places that are more or less developed. Many people are traumatized. Many people you understand, in depression. Many people have one or two things they are battling with. So many a times you may find out that the things that are kind of luxuries or not considered luxuries are luxuries for some other people, because they are by themselves. They don't interact with people. They don't, you understand, get to socialize with people. They don't get to be together in a community. So many of these last life rights of people, they don't benefit from it. So I don't want you to be like that. I don't want you to, you understand, not have that privilege, because I consider it as a privilege for someone, a Muslim brother like me, you understand, dying, and people that don't even know him, people that weren't related to him whatsoever, people that didn't know how he was, you understand, in his life, got the advantage to benefit from, you understand, how will I call it, praying for him. So it's huge for me. It's huge because I think this was the first Janazah I've been to, you understand, especially in the mosque, you understand, where they came. We had our sermon, we had a Jumuah prayer, and after the Jumuah prayer, we, you understand, later had to, you understand, perform the Janazah for him. So basically all I'm trying to say is sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may kind of know your mind, or how will I say it, may kind of help you to, you understand, get what you may not more or less, you understand, even think of, what you may not bargain for, you understand, what you may not have planned for. Exactly, I think that's the word. So because I don't believe you ever planned that, okay, yes, he's going to die and he's going to have the opportunity of people from various countries, various nations of the world, you understand, various backgrounds actually praying for him today. So Brother Muhammad, who was the person that died, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala assist him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him al-Jannah Firdaus. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala assist his family to bear his loss, even help him for, because some things like Canada, US and the UK, all these countries, they more or less want you to feel as if all your life is already settled. Yes, if you get a life insurance, for instance, you understand, things are going to be settled after your demise. And the funny thing about it is we have had scenarios whereby insurance didn't cater for some things, you understand, for some people that had natural disasters like the Hurricane Lee that happened, and they didn't put that clause in their insurance, you understand, and their houses got, you understand, like got destroyed. They didn't take care of that. So we try as much as possible as men to build up artificial, you understand, insurance, but nothing is as best as natural insurance. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that getting insurance, having insurance, especially if it is halal, you understand, is not good. It's good, but you can plan, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of planners. So if He plans that even if you die and or we die, because some people say, why would you say you die? Even if we die, because I'm also included, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made preparations, has made the planning for you ahead of time. You just find out that you didn't do much, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did all for you. So basically I'm waiting for my boss to come so that I can move home, I can get back home. But I was just using this to kind of explain to you that be good, do good, all the shades of Islam, all the blessings of Islam, all the, you understand, do's and don'ts. Make sure you are adhering to them, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to transit from this life, you understand, to the next life. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.